Hi, this is Sandy Pullen, and here is my advocacy plan for STEM night at Woodland Middle School. My goal is to organize a STEM night at Woodland Middle School in East Meadow, which will be designed and run by high school students who are members of East Meadow High School STEM Club. The purpose of STEM Night is to provide students with opportunities for meaningful STEM learning in a supportive and fun environment. Since this will be the first night in our school district, we will limit the number of participants to between 120 and 150 students. Due to potential transportation issues, the STEM night will actually be conducted immediately after school and last for 2 hours. Refreshments will be made available with a chance to earn free food for participation in activities. Several main activities will run simultaneously by high school students who are members of the STEM club. Students must register prior to the event and select 2 main activities, listing their first, second, and third choice for each. The following slide shows some potential STEM activities that can be used at the event. For instance, one station could be balloon rockets, where participants create a rocket balloon to see which travels the fastest. We would need 2 to 3 high school volunteers in the room and 1 teacher. Tangible resources that we would need the location, Woodland Middle School, along with tables, chairs, and decorations. We also need supplies for projects, refreshments for the participants, refreshments for the volunteers, bus transportation for high school students. Also, we would need a custodial staff and security, and finally, marketing flyers. Intangible resources. We would need teachers to volunteer to supervise, high school students to volunteer from the STEM program to lead the stations, and administration for additional supervision and representation. Supporters for the event are the Director of Math and Science at our school, who is trying to integrate STEM into our elementary schools. We now have 4 second grade classes that have been incorporating STEM learning programs, and our math and science chairs as well can be very supportive, as well as some of our teachers. Some opponents to the events are teachers who are opposed to the emphasis on STEM education, or who do not want to be pressured to volunteer their time at the event, administration who might not have the budget available for this program, and coaches who might have sports events and that would cause a conflict with the program. Targets. To gain support for the program, I will reach out to the Director of Math and Science, chair people through meetings and phone calls, STEM club advisors, and the PTA. Some of the strategies that I'll use is, first, we'll need to convince administrators of the benefit of running a STEM event for the students and the community. Once approved, we can motivate middle school students, high school students, and teachers to participate. Since students in the middle school have no experience with the STEM event, we may need to encourage them with bonus points on tests or food. Some tactics or bonus points in food may help encourage participation, but ultimately it's the type of project that will draw crowds. The type of projects need to be fun and relevant to students' lives. The event needs to be publicized and promoted by word of mouth, mailings, and Connect Ed. In addition, to ensure success, the event needs to be organized well, refreshments provided, and well-staffed. The strategies and tactics are more detailed in the actual plan. Since the STEM Club is very new, we are trying to develop this idea. It's possible that this event will need to be postponed for next year. If anyone has suggestions or experience with running this type of event, I would appreciate your advice.